organic hand sanitizer. My cigarette's lit.
Well, look at this lady.
Shit. A little late for your turn signal there, bitch.
Yeah.
Turn your cam on.
It is on.
Okay.
It's always on. Quit rolling the window down. It's cold out of doors.
Alright.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Any reason why you guys aren't wearing seatbelts today?
Freedom of choice. I mean, free will.
Okay.
Was there an emergency that I can help you with? I noticed you turned on your emergency flashers.
What, sir?
You turned on your emergency flashers. Is there an emergency that I can help you with?
Well, right now I do need to see your license, your registration, your insurance, please, sir.
Well, can you articulate what crime you stopped me for?
Yes, sir. Seatbelt violation.
Is that a crime or is that a civil violation?
Well, by Kentucky state law, while you're operating or being in a motor vehicle, you are required to wear your seatbelt. So I do need to see your license, your registration, your insurance, please.
You speaking of a driver's license, correct?
Yes, sir.
What evidence do you have I'm engaged in commerce?
Okay. Your operator's license. You're operating a motor vehicle.
I'm not engaged in commerce. I'm not for hire.
We're traveling. We're traveling under Article 6 of the United States Constitution. Privacy clause.
Look, if you don't mind.
By Kentucky state law, you're in the Commonwealth of Kentucky, okay? You are required to have an operator's license to operate a motor vehicle.
If you're engaged in commerce.
No, that's not what Kentucky state law says. So I do need to see your operator's license, your registration, and your proof of insurance, please, sir.
That's all private information, and every person shall be secure in their persons and papers and effects. You took an oath to the Constitution, did you not? You took an oath to the Constitution to defend the Constitution and protect the Constitution against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
So, hey, sir, are you going to provide me with your operator's license?
Did you take an oath to the Constitution? Did you take an oath to the Constitution?
So just to be clear, sir, you are refusing to give me your operator's license, your registration, your insurance?
If you can articulate what reasonable if you can give me a reasonable articulable suspicion of a crime that I've committed that is arrestable without a warrant. Because right now you don't have a warrant.
Okay.
I'm just trying to exercise my right. It's a lost art that people don't do anymore these days.
Okay.
That's all I'm trying to do, man. I'm not trying to give you a hard time or nothing like that.
Here's the thing, okay? The reason I stopped you is a lawful reason. For the reason to stop, you do have a duty to supply me with your operator's license, your registration, and your insurance during the course of this lawful traffic stop. If you refuse that, you are interfering with governmental operation. You understand that?
Well, since you're saying the word lawful, I'm going to provide you with this right here, and that's all I'm going to provide you with.
Okay. Do you possess a valid Kentucky operator's license?
I'm not going to answer any questions at this time because I understand that any questions that I answer will be used. It will be used against me in a court of law. I understand that I have a right to remain silent. Actually, and I want you to Mirandaize me.
Okay. Hey, partner, we got out for me?
My traffic stop has nothing to do with him.
I can order a passenger out of the vehicle.
I've not done anything wrong.
I can order the passenger
No,
out of the vehicle.
I don't think.
I'm not.
Under the Supreme Court case Maryland v. Wilson, I can control the movement of both the driver and the passenger during the course of a legal traffic stop.
I'm not doing anything. I haven't broken any laws.
Right, exactly. He's.
Well, what have I done?
Do you have your ID?
I don't need an ID.
You come on now. Look,
Not wearing a seatbelt either.
I hope you're watching Auditors, because I hope you watch Auditors, because that's another thing. Well-informed people can be trusted with their government. The pastor has nothing to do with this traffic stop. And first of all,
I wouldn't travel.
First of all, what evidence do you have that I'm engaged in commerce and in traffic? Can you give me the legal definition of traffic? I had a buddy of mine got stopped on fucking interstate and went live.
Go live.
And
go live on my web. Go live on Facebook.
I don't want to right now.
Let me do it.
No.
On your page.
No. Because as long as I've been doing this, they already fucking know that, you know, I'd hate to be embarrassed by something going bad. You know what I mean? I know I made him nervous a little bit, because I rolled the window up and he never tried to, you know, put his hand in and stop it or nothing.
Yeah, I turned the heat up a little bit.
No, I got hot.
Fuck, I didn't
Hot,
bring my
man, let me have a
goddamn
drink.
phone.
Let me have a drink.
Here.
Just keep your hands, you know what I'm saying? Because you got a knife on you and stuff.
Yeah. That's fine.
I'm gonna put it on vent.
Turn the radio.
No.
No.
Oh, because I didn't have a fucking seatbelt on. I don't want him looking at my VIN number. Well, he can look at it through the fucking license plate, actually. You gonna see I ain't got no fucking insurance. God damn.
That's alright. You ain't done nothing wrong. There's nothing illegal.
I know. I just don't want him to tow the car.
Well, he can't.
They might. I don't want him to break no windows, nothing either, you know what I'm saying?
Well, just stick. You're doing a good job. Just stick to it. If I jump in, it's because I know you need a breather for a second so you can think.
No, I don't need a breather. I just, you know, I'm alright. You're nervous. I'm nervous. 'Cause, you know, this all start. There's another damn deputy. Because they're trying to gain interest while they want you to get in the car.
Hey, Mr. Rich.
Yeah.
Do you have a registration receipt and valid proof of insurance with you?
Again, what evidence do you have that I'm engaged in traffic or commerce?
Okay. So you don't have any of that with you?
I didn't say I did or didn't. I'm not answering any questions.
Okay.
Because
So
anything.
once again, I am requesting that you provide me with your operator's license, your registration, a valid registration, and a valid proof of insurance. Can you do that, please?
No, I can't.
Okay. All right. Your passenger, does he have ID on him at all?
Well, the passenger has.
He was not wearing his seatbelt, so that is, I do have the option to cite him for that. So therefore, he is required to give me his identification.
No, I'm not. I'm not required because I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't broken any laws.
True.
I'm just, I'm just
look,
traveling.
A statute is not a law, first of all.
I do need to have something that reveals the VIN paperwork for your the VIN number for your vehicle. Do you have anything
This is
like
a
that?
traveling vehicle. It's property,
again,
property.
Because you've obviously covered up the VIN plate up here on the front of your vehicle.
well, because it's private information. You have to have a search warrant to get that information, man. You really do. I mean, there has to be a crime committed in order for you to get any private information of anyone.
Correct. Your tag doesn't return to this vehicle.
Well, it should.
Therefore, if I'm going to write a citation for your seatbelt violation, as well as not present me with your driver's license, not present me with your registration receipt, or valid proof of insurance that you're required to do, I do have to have the information for the vehicle. So are you still refusing to provide me with that information?
And if I refuse,
I'm just asking you, are you refusing to provide that information?
am I obligated to give you that information?
Yes, sir, you are. While you're operating a motor vehicle on a public roadway here in Kentucky, yes, sir, you are.
We're travelers. We're not.
I mean, again, I'm not engaged in commerce or traffic. And those things.
I'll tell you what, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me, please. And I do have a lawful ability to do that under the Supreme Court ruling of Pennsylvania v. Mims. I do have the ability to order you out of this vehicle.
For what? For what crime?
For what crime?
Okay. So are you going to comply with my lawful order?
What is your crime? What is a crime?
Are you going to comply with that order?
What crime do you have that we have committed that we are need to get out of a vehicle and put ourselves under danger?
I mean, yeah. I mean, y'all do have. Yeah, you have torture and device, chemical warfare, pepper spray. You know, the state says that those things on your side kill people. I mean, y'all.
I mean, there's no crime has been committed.
Order to exit this vehicle. Will you
Well,
just voluntarily exit
look.
this vehicle?
There's no reason to, but there's no reason to get out.
Can you give me a second to confer with my passenger? Look, what if we just let him write the damn ticket? Let the car stay right here. Let him write the ticket. I'll take care of it with the thing that I just watched. The U.S. person, just like I'm gonna do with Devin's ticket.
But there's no reason. I mean, you can get out.
I'm not gonna get out. I'm just gonna tell him I ain't got the information and stuff for him and stuff.
Okay. I'm not getting out. There's no reason to.
Davey.
We do not. I'm not getting out of the yard. I haven't done anything wrong.
I figure we'll just, if you just want to write a citation, or we'll, like I said, I won't. I'll uncover this and let you look.
So you are going to uncover that?
Yeah, I'll uncover that. And that way, you know, because I was like, look, man, I want to de-escalate this. I don't want to break no windows or nothing like that. And like I said, I'm learning some things and just trying to stand up for my rights and this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I actually,
The supremacy clause.
well, hang on. I don't want to talk law no more. Actually, I poured some concrete not too long ago. It was actually at Brett, next door to Brett's high tires place, and been wanting to talk to him. And I was down there the other day trying to file something in the clerk's office, and I got a little frustrated. I feel like I got PTSD from the stuff I've been learning, man. And like I said, I got a friend of mine also. He's been learning a lot of things, and he says, y'all share this video with your local sheriff. You go develop relationships with them and stuff. And like I said, well-informed people can be trusted with their government, this, that, and the other. But I'll uncover this, and like I said, I just want to de-escalate the situation. I don't want y'all breaking no windows and so forth.
All right. Does your passenger have ID with him?
I don't need
Now,
ID.
again, you know, because of the traffic stop, I don't think there's no reason for you to even get his.
Actually, there is, because he wasn't wearing his seatbelt either.
I'm not giving you my ID.
So I do need to see that.
I mean, that's between you and him. I mean,
I don't have any ID on me. And I'm not
look,
giving you my name or anything like that.
So if I walk around there, you'll give me your identifying information
listen
so
what,
that I can find your ID?
Listen to what I just said. I don't have my ID on me.
Okay.
There's no reason for you to have my personal information. I haven't done anything wrong.
I'm
I'm
not
not
wearing a seatbelt.
That's not a law. That's not a law.
Yes, sir, it is.
No, it's an ordinance.
No,
It's
in
an
the
ordinance.
Kentucky Revised Statute. That's under Kentucky law.
It's an ordinance. Again, I'm not the one operating the vehicle or traveling in the vehicle, as you say. I'm just a traveler. Y'all ain't tight.
all right, man. Maybe they give him a fucking license. Didn't ask for that, did he?
I mean, I'll shoot you spring calls. I know that stuff. If they ask me about something, I'm traveling.
Shit makes me mad, dude, because they fucking almost escalate like they gonna fucking assault you and do shit.
Yeah.
When really, in a way, I should just. Really, in a way, we just need to wear the fucking seatbelt whenever I ride the motherfucker. I'll get my nerves under control and be good to go. You know what I wish he would have done? Actually called Brett and be like, you know what? This young man said he poured some concrete over at your house the other day. He said he's been meaning to talk to you. He says he feels like he's got PTSD because of all the shit he's been learning. It'd be cool. Brett said, you know what? Let that young man go.
Yeah. I mean,
Get his name, but let him go. I'm gonna talk to him. Like, really? we got 3 sheriffs in a Bowling Green City car.
For what?
Because we stand up for our rights. It's 11:55. It's actually 10:55. It's fucking. Anybody drives by in a concrete truck or sees me, they're gonna be like, God damn. Yeah, he's probably gonna go on.
Probably won't.
Yeah, he's going on.
God damn, I knew I should have brought my phone.
I'm just gonna tell him. I said, well, I got insurance. I just don't have it with me. Oh, I gotta get gas.
Yeah. All the rubberneckers.
I know. Actually, I forgot to say under threatened arrest. I'll cooperate. Actually, all you have to do is say under threatened arrest.
Yeah, no.
I'll cooperate.
I'm not gonna pull that card yet.
Actually, when he comes back up here, say, you know, again, just for the record, since we're on video dash cam, just for the record, I'm only complying under threatened arrest.
I'd let him know when he comes back up here to the dash cam. That way he knows he's being recorded.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to say I got a medical condition as well. I don't wear a seatbelt. Well, what is it? Oh,
HIPAA.
come on,
It's
man.
HIPAA.
HIPAA laws, bro.
Confined to tight quarters. I'm glad Mary Helen bought me a pack of cigarettes. I'm gonna need them after this.
Watch. I guarantee we'll drive off. Well, if they let us drive off, we're gonna drive off without seatbelt belts on.
Of course. Of course. I know that. We cannot cut down from knowledge. You can't give in. If we give in, they win.
Well, I got to thinking about that, the way that guy done that ticket, the way I'm going to do Devin's ticket. I thought, you know what, just write her the ticket, we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? I'll take care of it in court. I wonder what takes so goddamn long. Really? There's a timestamp on that.
Oh, I forgot to bring it mail.
Mr. Rich, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good. How about you?
Jeffrey Robinson with the Sheriff's Office.
All right.
A quick question. So, through our files, your license plate is not issued to anything.
I bet
Your VIN shows this title has not been issued any kind of a registration plate. Do you have any documentation showing that that VIN has been issued that registration plate?
well, what it is it got totaled, and they give me the paperwork on it, and I got it in a folder at the house. I just hadn't gotten around to it yet.
Okay.
It's
Sally signed it.
Was the license plate affixed to the vehicle when you purchased it?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay. Because the way we're running it, your VIN is showing that there's no tag assigned. This license plate's not on file, meaning it hasn't been assigned to a vehicle. So we're trying to determine how this license plate came to be attached to this vehicle.
It never showed. The license plate has never shown at all. Ever been attached to this?
Never been issued to anybody. It's what's called not on file. And typically, when a license plate is issued to a vehicle, even if that vehicle is wrecked, totaled, that plate's still attached to that vehicle.
And I don't think that glove box don't open. I don't have nothing in there. I don't know if we even got a citation in this car at all. I don't know. What will we do? Maybe.
Well, if we can't prove that this license plate belongs to this vehicle, we're going to have to seize it.
Really?
Because your VIN is showing that you don't have a
Well,
plate assigned.
What?
And
Let
this
me
plate is showing it's not assigned to anything.
see if I can look through some pictures and. Gosh, what if?
Well, essentially,
Well, what if I leave the? Can't leave it
we
here.
have no intention of towing it.
Well, yeah, I know,
No,
but
this is on private property. We have no need to tow your vehicle, but we may need to seize the plate because that plate's showing it's not issued.
you get stopped, just show them this ticket, and tell me you took care of it as soon as possible. Actually, probably tell me to take the phone back by the house. That school's not even showing up. Registration, nothing. I'm gonna ship the motherfucker.
You do it. You can. Fucking get Sally signed.
Hey, I'm trying to remember what that guy's name is. can't remember their fucking name. Hit that Coke a second. My goddamn mouth drying fuck. One piece of ice.
That's nice to see it. When they come up, I'll turn the music down. I got an app on the phone that I downloaded.
Oh yeah?
It's a cool app. I'll show it to you when I get home. It's Flight Tracker. That's the name of the app. And when you see airplanes in the sky, you get on that app and it shows the live location of that plane, 3D vision, the tail number, the VIN number, the amount of passengers it carries, how many passengers are on it, where they left from, where they're going to. So there's a whole manifest of the flight plan.
I actually almost won. Be like, look, I should have said, look, man, I'm real nervous at first, okay? This is not going to go as you usually planned. You know, I don't want no one getting hurt, so you can relax. I want to relax, but I'm still fucking nervous, because I want to stand up for myself.
Right.
First of all, you know what I'm saying, what's your emergency? What's the crime?
That was awesome what you did there.
Yeah.
That was, dude.
I was nervous as fuck, but I thought, man, I gotta stand up. I gotta quit bowing down. Where's your reasonable or articulable suspicion of a crime that is arrestable without a warrant?
And we got, video cam, put that motherfucker on YouTube. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. This will be our first video. And every time we get a video, we'll post it. And we can even do, yeah.
See, I got choked up though. And then right now, since I got called out, what is your reasonable or articulable suspicion of a crime that is arrestable without a warrant? But right now, you don't have one. And for you to break my window and pull me out of the car,
that violates.
That's breaking and entering. It's
yeah.
breaking and entering. I don't care what I'm inside of, dude. If I leave my vehicle, it's the same thing as a home. That's my home.
Yep.
You can't break the fucking window and come in there and take me out of it. That's fucking breaking and entering.
Yeah.
Actually, as soon as you break it, if you shoot the motherfucker, you probably can get away with it.
Yeah.
Right kind of, defense and thinking process.
Yep. The boys round
Didn't
here.
Listen to the boys run, old boss see us through a jukebox needle at the honky tonk, where the dirt stunk all night. What? Yes. The corner, digging in the dirt, gotta get it in the ground for come down to get paid to get the girl.
Yeah, you better recognize. They go.
Boys round here, stand up to the sheriff's.
I'm about to tell him a little something. I want it on film. I feel like, the people talk about a sign from God.
Yeah, well, you should just stick to the articulates. I mean, not the articulates, but the.
Well, I want to stain other shit on his brain. This is a sign from God that you need to pay attention to, that I need to pay attention to, that because I want to learn this shit, and I'm wanting to talk to that fucking sheriff, I'll be goddamn if I get a logo on it right next to his fucking house. If that's not something trying to tell you something, then I don't know what the fuck else you need to pay attention to.
Right, that's true.
And then for him to hear something like that, but me not be so explicit, because you wouldn't let me finish.
Right.
But be more subtle with him, be like, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Even though I said it's a lost art, people stick up for themselves, I feel like it's a sign from God. When I just said to you earlier that I thought about pouring, or I did pour concrete out there at Brett Hightower's house, or next door to him, and he was there, if that ain't a sign, I don't know what it is. And he'd be like, I'd be like, man, that's a weird stop, Brett. When the next time you see Brett, I'll call him back and say, man, that's a weird stop, man. Guy said he poured concrete out your house the other day. You still got a few fucking cops there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He's gonna take license plate.
Yeah, that's alright.
Hey, look, and when I asked him, he took an oath to the Constitution, he wouldn't answer.
So he didn't answer.
He wouldn't fucking answer because he knows I was gonna say I'll accept it. Look, I know you took an oath. I know you took an oath to that Constitution to defend it against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I'll tell you what, I'll accept your oath and I'm gonna bind you to it.
Yep. That's a very, very plausible.
And actually, I'm almost gonna say now, young man, you not answering my question when I asked you if you took an oath to the Constitution. That's confession and avoidance. You're confessing that you did, but you're avoiding the question. Yep, they're taking it all. And see, that's gonna be a magnet. But what I need to do is go make one of them one plates.
You got to play at the house.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna put that one on.
You should. Shit, you're gonna do it.
Yeah, true.
'Cause if we had that on right now, they couldn't be holding this against you as far as paperwork. Right there, that's the license plate that says not for hire. Read that license plate again, sir, because you didn't read it when you pulled up.
That's actually the one I'd rather get is that yellow one that we've seen. And put the Kentucky things on it. That remember, don't trade on me plate.
Yeah. With the
because there's some
flag.
Some states are starting to do those plates where it looks like a state plate, but it looks like the gaslit flag too. Look, there's a goddamn concrete truck. It's gonna be like, damn, Chip's pulled over. Oh my God. I don't want him to see me.
Which one is that?
Oh my God.
Is that your boys?
Oh Lord.
It is.
They're like, oh my God, he's fixing to go to jail. Y'all see all the cop cars back there behind him.
It is one of your boys. He's looking through. He's like, what?
He's like, God damn, shit's pulled over down there.
Oh shit.
He got my ticket, my citations.
Yeah. Good. We'll send it back in 3
No,
days.
look, I do want to get this. I do want to get this short little part.
Go for it.
Where's your passport back?
Alright.
Alright, you will have a mandatory court date on March the 6th at 1:30 in the afternoon. That's going to be at the Warren County. That's going to be at the Warren County Justice Center. Do you know where that's at?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
All right, so
Unfortunately.
so make sure you're there, okay?
Hey, just to get on the record. Now, I did comply, but under threat and duress. I mean, you don't exactly threat, but I want to de-escalate it because I've seen too many things that could go bad.
Okay. Well, I wasn't necessarily wanting to break.
I know you don't.
Drag you out or do anything like that. That's why I was asking. Are you refusing?
Well,
and giving all those opportunities?
Because I know if I refuse it, that could be escalate to that situation, and I know you don't want to do that.
No, I don't.
Exactly, and I don't want that neither. I just learned some things, and you learn things.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a good day.
Yeah. So, and just so you know, for your passenger, if I really wanted to, because you are refusing to identify yourself, I could forcibly remove you and take you to jail because you're not identifying yourself, okay? I'm just choosing not to do that today, okay? Because there's no sense in busting a window and everything else over a seatbelt violation. But you are required, both of you, anytime you're in a motor vehicle in Kentucky, you are required to have your seatbelt on. That is Kentucky state law.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty, man.
So, y'all have a good day, okay?
Alright, man, you too.
Whenever you do get your vehicle registered,
Oh,
you can put those in your new tag.
Okay, I'm free to go?
Yep, you're free to go.
Thank you, man. Have a good day. Be safe.
Get the fuck out of here.
You never said put my seatbelt on either.
Nope, go.
I am.
Whoa, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it, dog, right here. We did it. Get the fuck out of here. We pulled one on the Warren County Sheriff's Department and Bowling Green Police.
Don't celebrate too much.
Fuck yeah. Now you know for sure during the daytime you can drive.
Well, at least have your seatbelt on, but if they see me no plate, they're still going to stop you for any little thing they see. You see how bad they're out today, though? They're looking for any reason to pull a motherfucker over.
Yeah, it's the end of the month. It's coming up on the end of the month. 10 days left.
Where are we going?
Man, Q was going to get tanks, gas, fill propane tanks, gas. He was going to.
He said, I'm not going to tell you Carmel. He said, sitting on private property. So you know the easement's private property.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How can it be private property? The easement's public. Because they can't do nothing to you on public property.
He said private property. He slipped up right there.
Yes, he did. They don't know shit neither. We're all learning our place in this thing.
He slipped up when he said private property. Oh, he meant to. Now think now, just because they're cops don't mean they're
So
stupid.
you know what? Actually, so it's like, oh, so really, if you can't bother my property on private property, then how is it that since my property is my private property, you're going to fucking ask me for it and I got to give it to you?